Hi, it's Allison Graham here from Elevate Biz and Resiliency Ninja. Welcome to Tactical Tip Tuesday, when I'm going to talk to you about something that a lot of people have in common, and that is how do you overcome the fear of public speaking? Now, you may look at me now, and I'm very comfortable in front of a camera, and I love being in front of an audience, going to a conference and speaking. It no longer gives me nerves, it gives me enthusiasm and excitement and charges me. It's awesome. It was not always that way. So I used to have a lot of anxiety before I went on to have to speak or MC an event. And then when I was up there, especially in the early days, long before Elevate Biz came to be. But I would turn bright red, my voice would crack, I would say things that maybe shouldn't have been said. I'm gonna say. So, they say there's the speech you're gonna give, the one you give, and then the one you're gonna give to the steering wheel on the way home. Mine didn't match. Okay, so I bombed several times in front of audiences. And the turning point for me, I guess there were two pieces. Number one was all of the time when I was so nervous, it was because I was so internally focused. What am I going to say that's going to make me sound stupid? How do I look? Am I going to forget what I wanted to say? Am I going to blank? Am I going to sound like all of those things were internally focused, self-conscious about me. And I started to lose my fear of public speaking and my nerves and anxiety around it when I completely flipped what was happening. And I said, it has nothing to do with me. Even though I'm the focal point and the person talking in the room, it has to do with the people in the audience. And sometimes I just focus on thinking, what is one thing that one person who is listening needs that is going to add value to his or her life? And when I focus on that, then it takes all the eyes off myself and I don't have to be as self-conscious. The other tip for public speaking is you always want to think before you go. This is great advice that I got, so I love to pass it on. What do you want the audience members to think, to feel, and to do after they're done listening to you speak? What do they think, feel, and do? If you focus on those two things, I guarantee you the next time you go out to speak in front of an audience, you will be so much more confident. And of course, it doesn't happen overnight, but it takes practice. So get out there and do it. I know you can, because I was awful, and now I love it. So I hope that for you too. Thanks so much for joining me again. I'm Allison Graham. It's Tactical Tip Tuesday. Please share, please comment below. Let me know about your horror stories of speaking publicly, and I'm sure I'll share more with you as we go through these different videos. You can tune in every day. There's something here for you to serve you. Thanks so much for tuning in.